Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this look right here. It is a very electric blue eyes with a very simple nude lip, and I really like the way it turned out. I've been really trying to step out of my comfort zone and try to incorporate more color and just more bold looks in my tutorials. So if you liked it, let me know, and if you want to see how to get it, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're actually going to start by priming our eyes, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because I ran out of my eyeshadow primer, I'm just going to take a little concealer, anything that you have will do, and I'm just going to place it on my eyes, and I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. Using concealer works really well because it'll also hide any lines or veins that you might have on your forehead, any type of redness. It'll just cancel everything out, so you'll have a nice clean slate. And then what I'm going to do, because we are going to be working with color, I'm going to just create a base using this eyeliner from NYX. This is the Slide On, Glide On, and Stay On Waterproof Eyeliner. And this is in the shade Sunrise Blue. I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to place this all over my lid. You don't have to be perfect, we're going to blend it out. Alright, so once that's on, you're just going to blend with your fingers, just blend it out. This will just create a nice base for the colors that we're going to apply on top of it and make them pop a little more. Once that's blended out, I'm going to take some Scotch tape. I'm just going to place this in the corner of my eyes. And I'm going to take this golden ochre color from the Anastasia palette right here, and I'm just going to place this in my crease. Just buff it out. Next, I'm going in with this Maybelline quad. This is in electric blue. And I'm just going to take this periwinkle color and I'm just going to place this all over my lid using a flat shader brush. You do have to build this color up quite a bit depending on how intense you want it. But the blue liner that we placed on the lid also helps with the intensity of the color. Okay, so once you get it to the intensity you like, I'm then going to go in with this electric blue color, and I'm taking this on a fluffy but more pointy ended brush. This is the Morphe M139, and I'm just going to pack this color on, and I'm just going to place it in the outer corner and kind of moving it up to the crease area. Kind of taking it halfway into the lid as well, but not too far over. Because I want this look to be a little bit more intense, I'm going to go in with just any matte black eyeshadow. I'm using Makeup Geek Corrupt, and on a pencil brush I'm just going to take this color and put it right in the very outer corner just to intensify it a little bit. And then on any clean fluffy brush, this is the brush that came in the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to use the fluffy end and just blend everything out. And this is the eye look so far. Right now what I'm going to do is off camera I'm going to apply some winged liner and attempt to put on some false lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so wing liner and lashes are on. It was a huge struggle to put these lashes on, but I did it. So we're now going to move on to the face. I'm going to start by priming the skin with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. And I'm just going to take this and just put it on my problem areas where I think that my pores are a little larger. So we're just going to press this into the skin. And going in with foundation, I'm going to be taking my favorite current foundation, which is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. And I'm just going to dab this on my face and then blend it in with a beauty blender. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be using a beauty blender for this. I'm going to be using my other favorite, current favorite at the moment. This is the Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f. And I really like the way that this busts in foundation. Normally I do lean towards a beauty blender more, but ever since I bought this, I've been really liking the way it just buffs out my foundation. Before I go on with my concealer, I'm going to be taking this Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This is just a salmon color concealer, and the way I use this is I apply it with a brush. This is the Ulta eyeshadow brush number 1. It's just a flat brush, and I just go right in and put this right under my eyes where some dark circles might peek through or anything like that. And I just use this prior to going in with my regular concealer, just so that I can brighten up the under eye area and hide any dark circles. So after I apply that with the brush, I just go in with my fingers and I just press it in, and you can tell already that it does make this under eye area pretty bright. And then I'm going to be taking my NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand, and I will go in with the same brush and just do the same thing under my eye, and then I will take this down the center of my face. This is a very thick, full coverage concealer. It does have a dewy finish, but even though my skin is dry and I do like that dewy effect, I will set this with a powder, because after a while it will just look very greasy, and that is not the look that I'm going for. So once that's on my skin, I'll just take a damp beauty blender and just pounce it into the skin. And to set this concealer, I'm going to take this NYC Loose Face Powder. It's just like a translucent powder. And on a Real Techniques setting brush, I'm just going to place this wherever I put the concealer. And I will be taking quite a bit of this. And we're going to kind of like half-ass bake the skin. Okay. I'm just going to let this powder sit there for a little bit. It's very messy powder. I'm just going to let it sit there for a little bit while I do my brows. And for my brows, I'm going to be taking the NYX Tame Frame Dip Brow Pomade. So while we let that powder sit, we'll just move right into the brows. Okay, now that our brows are on, I'm just going to wipe away that powder that we put on our face. And then for bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is my current new favorite bronzer ever since I got it at Ulta. And on this big bronzing brush, because I'm not going to be contouring, I'm just going to be bronzing up the skin. This is a great neutral tone bronzer. It doesn't look orange, but it doesn't look too ashy either. So you could use this for contouring, but this just gives you like a great sun-kissed bronze look. I'm really liking it lately. For blush, I'm going to be taking the Lorac Buildable Blush in Cinematic, and I'm just going to lightly put this on my cheekbone. I'm not really going to bring it to the apples of the cheek, just because I want this to look pretty natural. And then on any brush, I'm just going to buff it out. For highlight, I'm going to be taking Becca Opal, and just on this brush that I picked up from Target, I'm just going to take this and just highlight the high points of my face. Again, I'm just going to blend it out with any brush that I have handy. This brush again is from Target. I'm not exactly sure what they called it, but I just like this to blend out product. Okay, to finish off the eyes, I'm going to be lining my waterline with the same NYX liner, the blue liner that we used as the base. I'm just going to take this and line my waterline with it. I am going to drag this slightly under the lash line. And then with any flat shader brush, this is one from Eco Tools, I'm going to go in and take that periwinkle shade that we used on our lid. I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash. And to just make it even more smoky, I'm just going to take a fluffier brush and just go over that. For the inner corner, I'm just going to take that same highlight that we used. This is the Becca Opal, and I'm just going to highlight the inner corner of the eye. Also going to take this under the brow. Now I'm just going to pop on some lower lash mascara, and for that I'm going to be using the NYX Skinny Mascara. I just love the brush on this mascara. It's so thin and tiny, and it gets every single little lower lash, so I'm just going to coat my lower lashes with this. Before I go on with my lips, I'm just going to set my face with this Pixie by Petra Glow Mist. I'm just going to spray it all over my face and then just take a beauty blender and just pat it all in just so that everything just meshes together. And it does give you a nice little glow as well. Lips, I don't want it to be anything too bold because of how bold the eyes are, so I'm just taking this NYX Lip Liner in Natural, and I'm just going to line my lips with this. For lipstick, I'm going to take this Maybelline lipstick in Blushing Beige. This is a pretty matte lipstick. And because I do want this to be a little bit more glossy, I'm going to be taking the Buxom lip cream in White Russian. And here is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye!